Hello, 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 hello. Hope everyone is good. Hello, everyone. Hello. Sorry, I thought I actually clicked start. So I've been on for about 6, 7 minutes already. Um, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is good. Hey, Fire, good to see you. Soupy, hello. Hope everyone is well. Sorry, I've been on for about 6 minutes already. I was playing music and everything, and I realized I didn't click start stream. Oh, I'm such a professional. Jesus. I should do this for a living. Funny, 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 funny. Anyway, I hope you guys are all well. Hope everyone is good. Thanks for joining. Actually, sorry, I'll be back in a sec. I just want to go get a drink quickly. Yeah, sorry. I was on for about 5 minutes, 6 minutes playing music and everything, and realized I forgot to click start stream in OBS. Oh, God. I am tired today. I didn't have a good night's sleep last night. I was actually falling asleep earlier. My daughter, that's why I'm also on a little late. My daughter and her friend are here, and they were just on my computer. So I was like trying to get two teenagers off my computer. I don't know what they were playing. I wanted the quick start. Yeah, yeah. Basically, that's exactly why, mate. That's exactly why I had the quick start, because I didn't want to waste any more time. Um, so, um, as you can see by the title, we were lucky enough to get a key from Laminar, from X-Plane official, for 12.3, and we're gonna fly the A330 tonight. Actually, let me just start. Let me just put it to. We're gonna fly the A3. I've never flown this A330. This is the one which comes with the plane. And in this update, you can hear the light. Can you hear the thunder in that? And you can hear the lightning as well. So I've tried to choose weather. I've tried to choose like where it's really shitty weather. And so we're currently in Stuttgart. Yeah, and we're heading down to Venice. So we're in this horrible weather, yeah. And we're heading down to Venice. So we should get some. How cool is that? And then you can see already we're already picking up some weather from the, yeah. So you might call me mad, but I'm flying the Microsoft 24 default Asobo 7378 Max, and I find it nowhere that as bad as people are saying. Okay, I've never flown on 24, so I think people, I think people were quick to criticize it just because they were obviously, like we all do, we expect it to be, I wouldn't say the same level as iFly, but sort of up there, if that makes sense. Um, I mean, yes, it's casual, but certainly not bad. Oh, that's good then. Yeah, that's really good. Um, so, so we're going to fly the A330. We're going to check out the weather radar. Um, so X-Plane or Laminar have actually said please don't publish the beta notes. There's no NDA. God, that lightning and thunder sounds really good. I did see some lightning earlier. Let's see if we can see a bit more. I've just put myself on the runway just so we can get things going instead of taxing all the way. Man, that sounds really good. Um, the only thing I've added to this, they actually said try keep your mods and everything quite minimal. This is a separate one. Fire, yeah, they've asked us to do a separate one, so I've just done a separate one. So the only thing I've added is map enhancement. I've added SimHaven, and I've added a couple of mods. Just I was testing my mini cockpit, but it's not working 100%. It is working, but not 100%. I've also heard that VATSIM is playing up a little bit as well. A couple of people have had some crashes as well. So I did a little test flight this afternoon. So I lie what I just said. This is the second time I'm flying this default A330. My calibrations are a little out as well. Again, Fire is here. I know he's very clued up on X-Plane. So maybe he can even say to me, Durka, you need to do this. But my calibrations are a little bit out. And I've tried everything to try get them right, but they seem to be a little out. But not out that I can't fly, obviously. So, but they just seem to be a little... but this is a separate one, mate. Yeah, this is a separate one. The other thing I just wanted to quickly show you what they've changed in 12.3 is the weather. So there's two types of weather now. So you've got this manual weather there now, or real weather. So you've got real weather, real time. So pretty much what is happening right now in Frankfurt, not Frankfurt, where we Stuttgart. What's happening in Stuttgart? Yeah. So this is what we're picking up now. Hey, Tride, good to see you. I hope you're well, buddy. Good to see you as well. How's things? And then the other thing, what they've changed is real-time simulator time. Okay, so this basically, if you put it to real weather simulator time, this links up with your time of day. So if you want to just say there was a massive storm in Paris 2 months ago on the 1st of June, you can basically change it here to 1st of June. And then it will simulate what that weather was at the time of your simulator. Yeah, so basically weather history. Yeah, which they've added, which I think is pretty cool. And I think you can go a year. Yeah, you can do a year. Yeah, a year you can go backwards. Yeah, it's a year. You can anytime a year. So I've just put it early morning. So we're just going to put it into real time. The other thing while I'm here is the other thing while I'm here is so you go to accessibility and you see you've got the G-loaded camera, and I think this is what so a secret partnership with Active Sky in the background. Hey Brett, good to see you. I hope you're well. So just on that note, so there's only a handful of default planes which have got this new weather radar, but at the same time, Laminar are sending the API. I'm well and very wet this morning. Yes, mate, I saw your picture on Discord. Yeah, there's quite a lot of rain around, as you can see. So, but I know part of 12.3 is Laminar are going to send this weather API and send it to all the developers so they can implement it into all their own planes, which is going to be really cool. And I would imagine, I've heard as well. I've heard as well that a lot of the developers have already got this build. Yeah, a lot of them have been given this build as well. So I'm sure they're doing all their testing and they're implementing. And I would imagine someone like Active Sky, and I have bought Active Sky. I've had it for ages. I hardly use it these days. I would imagine they would get this update as well. So people who want to use Active Sky would get this. So where I was. So remember the G-loaded camera. That's when we're going through the turbulence. So you can actually have a sensitivity now. So sometimes it goes really. Sometimes it goes really bad. So you can change that now, which is quite cool. And then the other thing, which I think was on a previous build, is you can actually pause. So when you're going through a whole lot of turbulence, and you're struggling, and I've done it before, where you're struggling to click the knobs and that, you can actually put on a pause now. Yeah, you can actually put it on a pause. And I don't know, it's somewhere. I did see a video about it, but as I said, I don't think they've done that in 12.3. I think that was on a previous build. So, but anyway, let's get started, and we can chase some weather. We can chase some weather. I'll just show you again where we are. So we're in Stuttgart. I've put myself in this massive storm. DJ Mercer, hello, thank you for the follow. So as you can see, we're in Stuttgart there, and we're heading down to Venice. But I've put a flight plan in, but we can deviate and go have some fun and just check this out. This tonight is just going to be a bit of a play around and just look at a few things. And as the title says, it's a work in progress build. So there might be some crashes. I know Black Box has been testing as well. I've been put into on X-Plane Discord. We've been put into like a different section, and I see Black Box obviously being a real pilot. He's going to be the best person to give like good feedback. I'll try to give feedback as much as I can, but someone like Black Box, who's a real pilot, he's already given loads of feedback already, which is absolutely amazing. And I've already seen the guys have already sent it to the developers, and it only helps all of us at the end of the day. So it only makes the more we can give feedback, the better everything can. Everything works out better. So, but anyway, as I said, and just excuse me, second time I'm flying this A330. I flew it this afternoon, so if I shouldn't make mistakes. We fly loads of Airbuses, but if I am making a couple of mistakes on this plane, just bear with me. How good is the? See, I don't know if it's going to be a placebo effect where I'm just going to say, going to hear all these new sounds and all these new things. But I can't remember lightning and the thunder in the version, my main version, 12.2, what I'm running now. But you can hear that, yeah, you can hear the thunder and that pretty well. All right, let's get started then. So APU is running. There's no like EFB on this plane. So when you start it, everything is like off, like every single light. So you have to click literally everything. You can on ground handling, you can pull a GPU. A little thing comes up. Can you guys hear that? That sounds pretty cool, eh? Thunder and lightning. And you can connect the power, but I just put it onto APU straight away. And then I just put myself straight on the runway just so we can save a bit of time. Anyway, so let's get started then. So this is linked to SimBrief. So I've done the plan already. Let's see if that works. EDS, and we're going to Venice, which is LIPZ. There we are. So it's picked it all up, which is nice. Insert. Cruise level. Actually, sorry, let me just get Navigraph up. So cruise level is 350. I'm not going to worry about a flight number. A 0 fuel weight. And again, I'm just getting this from Discord, from SimBrief even. So these might not be 100% accurate. Even the trim, I will do a actually, let me do that now. We'll do a takeoff performance. Yeah, I will do a takeoff performance, but let me just do. Sorry, let me. There we are. So 0 fuel weight is 153. 153.5. I say these might not be 100% accurate, and our block fuel is 14.5. I must say, for a default aircraft, when I flew it this afternoon, it actually flew really nicely. The sounds, this clicking's a little annoying on the MCDU, but the texturing and the modeling, and I'll show you inside the cabin as well. It's actually done really well. And again, what I've read and what I've been listening to, yeah, a lot of people have been saying how good this plane. And obviously, they've done a lot of work on it for this update as well. So a lot of wing flex, obviously the weather radar, and a few other bits and pieces. So no, I tried to get the Wang working, Brett. The Wang wouldn't have it, mate. Yeah, I've got my mini cockpit working. Saying that, the EFIS is playing up a little bit. I've got my Thrustmaster Airbus stuff working, but again, I don't know if you were in the stream yet. The calibration is not quite right. Yeah, it's a little out, and I've tried to, and I was trying this afternoon, and I just can't seem to.
I like you. You have balls. I like balls.
And who's that? Chris with the 8 months. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. Cheers, my man. That is very kind of you. So it looks like it's given us our departure already, which is quite handy. But I'll double check that. Yeah, Brett, I'll have to look on the WingWang website. I thought the default planes were working, but maybe not, unless I'm just done something wrong or I need to just rerun something. But yeah. But anyway, let's just check our departure. Looks like it's added it all in. Let me just double check here. Yeah, it's added it all in. So runway 25. We're on the WIP We 5 Bravo departure. We can just do that again. So that's all in. And it looks like it's put in our arrival as well. Yeah, it looks like it's put in our arrival as well. But we'll double check that when we get closer to Venice. All right, performance. Again, I don't think this is going to be 100% accurate, but sorry, let me just get that up. So I'm just going to get this from, so we're going to go flaps 1. Oh, hold on a sec. Yeah, so we've got a 54 temp. I'm just going to go flaps 1, and I'm just going to do up 0.0, because, yeah, there we go. And then our V-speeds, what I'm getting from SimBrief is 127. And this is what I did this afternoon when I did a little test run this afternoon, and it seemed to work fine. So, yeah. Cool. All right, everything seems fine. APU is running. Beacon can go on. As I said, if we don't click something, if we've left our strobe off or something, it doesn't matter. As I said, it's just literally a test run. Chris, thanks again for that 8 months, brother. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your support. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. I just finished my flight with a Sobo default 737 MAX, and I had fun with it. I had to take it to the air because people say what they say. Those default aircraft don't really deserve the amount of hate. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, Soupy. As I said, brother, I can't comment. I think if I eventually have to try 24, I would 100% try some of these default planes. I think it's similar to what we're in right now. I think a lot of people don't give the default planes enough chance. And I'm the first to put up my hand to say that I've never tried this A330 in X-Plane. Yeah. Yeah. I've never tried this. So, and what I've heard it's actually really decent. Yeah, really, really decent. If you look at the texturing, like texturing looks decent. You know? Like, you know me, I don't get too fussed with cabin stuff. You know, I know a lot of people love all this type of thing. I don't. You know, I worry about what's in the flight deck. You know, and I like looking at I like having a couple of wing views, but you know, but to be fair, you know, this is pretty decent. You know, this is actually not pretty. It's actually really decent. Yeah, it's actually really. Hey, Brighton man, how you doing? Sorry, buddy, I missed you. Hello there. How you doing? Good to see you. Like, look at that. Like I'll tell you right now, that is better than the toeless A330-900 straight off the bat. Like they've done a better job, yeah, with the cabin. But anyway, let's get back to the flight deck. Let's get going. I want to catch all this weather. There is a lot of weather around, but yeah. So, hey Adam, good to see you. Woke up from my overnight from Japan. I was crashed on the ground, up to the North Pole somewhere. Oh no, is that the flight you were going to do yesterday? Where were you going to fly from? San Diego to Heathrow. Oh, what do you think happened, mate? All right, let's start then. So let's get this started. Adam, hello. I hope you're well. This is the new 12.3 update. Yes, just a work in progress. I don't think they've got I did hear that the release is very soon, like very soon. But at the same time, I think if they get a lot of feedback and they're not 100% happy, they won't release it until obviously they're happy with it. But remember with X-Plane, they never, a new update, they never release like the full version. So if they do release it to public, just say this week or early next week, it will always be 12.3 beta 1, blah, 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 and then beta 2, beta 3. And then when they're happy with that, then it will be 12.3 R1, release 1. So, yeah. Just shot down by Santa Claus. So as I said, the only thing I'm struggling a little bit is just my calibration of my throttles for some reason. Yeah, I just can't get them 100% for some reason. But anyway, it's fine. So I'll just quickly. Oh no, I'll show that to you later. Yeah. I've got some of my sounds down as well because this thing is loud. So if you look at at the moment we've got it on weather and turbulent. On the gain, we've got it at CAL. But if we click it up to like +4 or even +8, you can see the returns and the intensity it's picking up, which is really cool. Yeah. And then obviously you've got the tilt, which is obviously like your sort of artificial horizon, which will pick up anything above, anything below. But yeah, if you click your gain up, you can see it picks up the intensity. And if we put it back to minus, so we go -6, there we go. You see, then it's not picking up. So basically the radar is not picking up any of that. So which is pretty cool. So we'll just put it on, I think CAL is calibrated. Yeah, I think CAL, yeah, calibrated. So, all right, let's start number 1. Yeah, it's basically the strength of the radar. Yeah, and what I'm super excited about this update is, like I say, with the weather, obviously, as you can see, the weather radar, is that this is going to go to all the developers. And they will all be able to implement this into their own planes. But saying that, and again, if fire still here, I think some planes already have it. So, but I would imagine that this from Laminar is going to be more accurate. Yeah. Yes, this is the default A330. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying about my throttles? For some reason, I just can't get my throttles 100%. I've tried everything. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh, actually, hold on a sec. I think I might know. I think I answered my own Let's do a quick calibrate, actually. Sorry, let's do a quick calibrate. Oh no, I thought it's reverse and FASDEC detents are right, yeah. See, that looks different there. See, why is that throttle different? Look at that. Come on. Let's just do another quick calibration. Speed brake, yeah. Flaps, yeah. We can ignore. The default weather radar has the access all the developers has been asking for. There you go. Yes, this is better than what anyone has built yet. There you go. Yeah, that's so. I think the Fellas 747 again. Fire, correct me if I'm wrong here, mate, because I know you fly the 747 quite a bit. I know the Fellas has it. I think Tolis has it in some of their planes. But yeah, basically this is going to be much better for. Yeah, so again, guys, these throttles are a little out, so apologies about that. I'm not sure why I can't get these, but anyway, as I said, we pretty much just going to check out the. But anyway, we've got a good start on both engines, so let's get APU off. Let's be a little bit professional, yeah. There's no easy way to fix the throttle right now. No, mate. I tried this afternoon, Fire. Mate, I spent quite a few hours this afternoon just trying to get everything sorted. And I just couldn't, it just wouldn't happen, mate. I don't know why. I just really struggled with it. Yeah, really struggled with it. So hopefully we can, I managed to get up, I managed to fly it this afternoon. I did a full flight. I did a flight from Manchester down to France somewhere, I think just south of Paris somewhere I flew. I can't remember where exactly I flew, but all right, we got flaps 1. If you got those Airbus throttles hardware, the idents are out on the hardware for the virtual flight deck. You need to 3D print a new track for them to align them. Do you? Okay. Right, that should be all working. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here then. I think we're pretty much good to go. Flight director can go on. Auto throttle should automatically. QNH is done. You can hear that. You can hear the throttles are. Contact Gadget FP for 3D track printed tracks. Is that for the Thrustmaster stuff? All right, let's go. Actually, let's just do this quickly. Sorry. We can arm the spoilers. And all right, let's go. Sorry, one more check. I want to just make sure my rudders are, yeah, rudders are good. I'm just going to do it down like that. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right, let's go. See how it's in reverse? Okay, there we go. There, man, flex. See, they look fine there now. Alright, V1 and rotate. Positive climb, gear up.
Stall.
All right, there we are. All right, AP1. And all right, let's get that gain up a bit. So the only thing I've not seen it go is asking to go into climb mode. Which I got climb mode straight away when... should we just try to do that now? There we go, okay. Curious to see how the radar draws when you're in a turn. It should blur the returns, I believe. So just show you the weather where we should have actually gone the other way, but I'll quickly just show you the weather, what we're flying in. And we're heading down to Venice over there. But if you look on the... So there's the map as well. So it's picking up all the... Woo. Yeah, we're getting bounced around a lot. See, I had that this afternoon as well. I had that this afternoon, the AP coming off. Hey, Eric. Perfect VFR, yeah. All right, let's keep climbing. What we should do... So I don't know if that's just a sensitivity thing. Oh no, it looks like... So this is another thing what X-Plane are doing really well, is these... look how well they... What are those... yeah, the CBs, but there's another name for like the towering ones. Isn't there? God, I can't. Oh God, I'm trying to. What's They look like almost like a mushroom, like an explosion type thing. I can't think of it. Yeah, they're cumulus clouds, but I thought there's a name for the ones which look like nimbostratus. Is it nimbostratus? No, I'm thinking of. Hold on a sec. Let me. Yeah, these ones. La 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 la. Yeah, it is a cumulus nimbus storm cloud. Yeah, it's just like it looks like a. Okay, that's interesting. We're going off route here. That's interesting. Why are we going off? Alright, we're going straight into this cloud here, which is what I wanted. Actually, what we could do, we could go right between that red. We can go right between that red. So let's get off. We'll just go into heading mode for a sec. We'll go straight through this. And what we'll do, we'll stop at. Let's stop at like 21,000. Oh my, looking really good. Asdev, hello buddy, good to see you. And yeah, like the anvil tops, yeah, Brett. They got like a skinny body, and then there's like big at the top and like flat at the end, yeah. Old Austin has cracked the weather or clouds rather finely in the flight sim. It's definitely getting better, mate. And I've heard from some of the devs that they're actually still working on the clouds and to make it even better. So we still sort of got, bloody hell, look at this, Jesus. We still sort of got this Star Wars rain. I think the rain looks, again, God, it's actually knocking our... Finished my first long on X-Plane today. Really impressed. Oh, good stuff, mate. Nice. Jesus, look at this weather. This is exactly what we wanted to test out. Jesus. So the engines are, I haven't got a good angle yet. Oh, there, look at the engine shake. Let me go to a different... The engines are meant to shake now as well. That's part of the update. Let me just get a different angle here. Or is that the plane? I'm sure the engine was shaking there. Oh yeah, it is shaking there. There you go. Look there. You can see the... Testing those rivets, yeah. God, it's picking up these storms perfectly. Yeah, look at all these, look at all this. And it's pretty much exactly what we're getting on, pretty much exactly what we're getting on our map here. All right, let's start climbing. Let's get up to our cruise. What was our cruise? Our cruise was see, this is where keeps knocking off the So Black Box gave some feedback saying when you go through these thick clouds, he says it's not scary enough. I think this is pretty scary if you were on this plane in real life. But again, Black Box is going to be the perfect person to give feedback. Yeah. So this is the new wing flex they've done on the A330 as well. God, look at that trim. It's up the intensity of the gain a little bit. Oh, sorry, other way. So, no, sorry, I did have it right. There we go, sorry. So if you look at our weather map, actually also a quite an accurate one should be windy as well. So let's just see where we are. Oh yeah. So if you look at windy, so we left Stuttgart. There's Stuttgart there, and we're heading down to Venice. So yeah, so pretty accurate. So we're basically hitting all of this now, and then we should hit this when we get over the Alps as well. And if you look at that, yeah, it's pretty. There we are. There, the red there, my red plane. So we're going to hit this. We should see this here. You can hear the lightning going off as well. Sky, hello buddy, good to see you. I hope you're well. Not happy with Durka, you're making me want to get to X-Plane now. It's, I say this all the time, it's definitely moving in the right direction, and it's wonderful to see. and you guys know I'm a massive fan, and I'll keep pushing it and keep supporting it. All right, let's get back onto our routing. So let's go direct to what was the next one there? What did I see there? Resta. Riza. Testing those rivets. I gotta admit, XP12 looks amazing. I just ended up falling in love with Microsoft, so I'm lazy to switch. Absolutely, mate. Whatever works for you. Explain devs are definitely not slacking, that's for sure. Wait, is this made by Black Box Simulation? What, Explain? No, Explain is not Black Box. Oh, when I was talking about Black Box, I was talking about the streamer Black Box. Yankee Delta, hello. So the reason we also could not be picking up anything now on the radar is the rain could be below us. So what we could do, we could put the tilt below us. So if you look here as well, you'll see there minus 3.7, and that will. Oh, sorry, no, you got to go to manual. Sorry, that's what you got to go to manual. There we go, manual, and that will scan. So it basically scans up or down. Toto and Amy's influence. All right, we're just getting above these clouds. Okay, not picking up anything yet. I have a fair bit of lightning in 24, so hopefully you'll have the same. Okay. Explain being more than Explain, I see a flight simulator. Yankee Delta, good to see you, brother. I hope you're well. To just quickly show you while so this was you guys have just joined, so this was the other update. Unfortunately I can't show you they've asked us not to show the change notes yet. They sort of said at first yes, but they've asked us not to now. But the other change they've done is, so what's new now is you've got another option at the bottom here. So you've got real weather simulator time. So if you change it to that, basically what you can do now historical weather. So you choose that option, and then you can go to your time of day and pick up a time of when. So just say there was a massive storm in London last month on the 1st of August. Yeah, you can change it there, and you can, so that's pretty cool. So we should So I'm surprised we're not picking this up, what we're flying over now, but it could be below us, hence maybe just our tilt is not, but there we are there, picking up all this, but hopefully we'll pick this, we'll fly through all of this horrible weather. We should have actually maybe just stayed at around at a lower altitude. But I think you guys got to see. I think you guys got to see a good example of the weather and the flight and the weather radar. Explain really took Microsoft's position. They broke Microsoft Flight Sim with SU3, and FPS now goes down from 1 UI. Unlike Explain, making more and more realistic flight simulator. Yeah, I was watching. Jamie, London Controller, and he was mentioning something about SU3 is giving a lot of issues or something, but. I was sort of doing some other work in the background, so I sort of wasn't concentrating. It'll be hard flying through that, yes, mate. They released it when everyone said it's not stable enough. SU3 tanked a lot of people's experience from what I've heard. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I can't comment at all on 24. Yeah, it's just what I hear from you guys. As I said, I just happened to be on Jamie's stream for like a quick 20 minutes I was watching. Because I know he's just bought a new graphics card, so he was testing that out. And then he mentioned the chat we were like going on about SU3. A lot of people are having issues, but then as Brett said he's having, and I know Brett said that the other night, that he's not having any issues at all with 24. Same, yeah, I was surprised to hear some issues with SU3. Okay. It's really strange, that some people have a real tough time with some simulators, and then some people don't have issues at all. And I guess that's all down to hardware, setup. Yeah, it's... Only issue I have with SU3 is my park brake doesn't always work apart from that is perfect. I've seen a streamer spam the controls UI for 30 seconds and went from 90 to 30 FPS. I don't use it either. It's from what I've heard and see myself a lot of CTDs. Why spam controls intentionally, trying to break it or get it to respond? Everyone's hardware and OS is different in how they use their PC. Absolutely. I'm getting 50 frames on Ultra with the Phoenix. Nice. Yeah, sorry guys. Ads. You should only see 2 ads an hour. It's just I have to have that minimum. So yeah. Haven't had a CTD in I don't know how long. But then again, I'm not running anything I shouldn't. Yeah. Well, even when not spamming it, your FPS eventually went down. Mine doesn't. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's a little bug. So we've put it back to auto on the multi-scan. We've put the tilt back to 0. And it stayed at manual gain. Oh, no. Oh, hold on a sec. Sorry, that might be... Yeah, that's why. Yeah, there we go. Oh, is that our top of descent? All right, let's get our arrival details in. Actually, I think they are already, but let's just double check this. Let me just get. So what run? Let's see what the weather's doing. Let's see what the weather's doing. 250 at 9. So we're going to come in on 22 left, I think. 22 left. Okay, I'm actually going to come in on. I'm going to come in on the. Yeah, I'm going to come in on 04. Just because I don't think this thing can do an RNAV. So I'm just going to do an ILS in this. So let's just set up for R4. I'm not sure if this can do an RNAV. Come on, let's not get into a... let's not get into a... I hate X-Plane, I hate Microsoft, I love X-Plane, I love Microsoft. I'm just glad the battle rage is on. Another funny thing is how X-Plane clouds already look amazing while Microsoft needs Rex. Gives us all something to chat about. Yeah. Much rather use X-Plane than Microshite. But yeah, X-Plane has to have a mod to make the Earth look like something. It does indeed. It does indeed. Each sim has its own issues. We just need to have a master sim where X-Plane and Microsoft merge both of them. Best things, yeah. Yeah. No, it's good to talk like this. No, it is. Listen, everyone's passionate about. It's the same thing. People talking about Battle 6 is going to be amazing. Battlefield 6 is going to be amazing, and the new Call of Duty, Black Hawk. What's it? Black Hawk Down, whatever it's called. 7 is going to be shite, and other way around. All the COD players are saying Battlefield 6 is going to be terrible. The new COD is going to be the best ever. Pissing match. I think this is what you were looking for. All right, sorry, let me quickly set up. Yeah, so I'm just going to come in on 4 right, I said. Yeah, just going to come in on 4 right. The wind is not really favorable, but just so I can do the ILS in this plane. And we are going to come in on... So we're going to come in on ILS Zulu, so straight in on the Laren. So let's just go down here. Arrival. So it's actually already chosen. No, it hasn't. Sorry. ILS 4 right Zulu. Yep, that one. And we're on the LB2 Echo, that one. And we're on the Laren. Yeah, that's already chosen. And we can insert there. Cool. All right, let's see. Top or drop 4. There we are. So let's just. We should see some nice. We should pick up some weather now coming through this cloud. I just want to just reset this quickly. That's 0, that's 0, okay. Alright, and descent started. I'm choking with laughter with this chat. I find SU3 has insane improvements with lightning and clouds. FS 2024 for the win, beats it all. FS 2022 was awesome. It was a good sim. Yeah, it was a good sim. Snick Mordor, hello. FS 98 for the win. FS 2000 was the best sim as it was the last sim to feature the towers. We're lucky to have 3 great sims. X-Plane, Microsoft 2020 and 24. And Chris, when we get into this topic, people are still flying FSX, people are still flying P3D and having an amazing time with it. So, yeah, absolutely. Oh, nice, Brett. Yeah, very nice. Okay, there we are. We're starting to pick up some. Some weather again. Still not sure why it's saying minus 4.3 there. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's alright, so that's where we are there. We just got a little bit of a we've got a weather cell next to us over there. Yeah, the tilt has been put back to, that's what I thought, Brett, but it's been put back to 0. Yeah, it's been put back to 0, so I don't know if that's a little bug. I might just take a screenshot of that quickly, guys, 2 secs. Yeah, and it's on auto, I think it's on auto. Yeah, auto. So I did put it to manual, as you saw. So maybe it just hasn't gone back to auto. Hence why we may be not picking. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of that. I'm just gonna take a quick screenshot of the ND, and then I'm gonna take a screenshot of this down here. If it's on auto, then yes, it will show you where it's pointed. No? Oh, so it's auto. So it's auto tilting. I just thought if we put that back to auto and the tilt is on 0, that would say, oh, it's coming down now actually. It looks like it's counting. Makes sense to me. You're descending, so you want to point it down. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So you see what you're going to fly into. So I was expecting, so the way I was thinking with it on 0, it's just pointing straight. Even though we are descending, the tilt is, but I guess in the cone, it's moving up and down. Yeah, that makes sense. We're going to do another little flight. Yeah, we'll do another one. We'll find if someone can find me another place with some really crappy weather, we can fly there. looking on the world map, it doesn't seem to be too much intense weather around. Yeah. Oh yeah, Brett. Oh yes. Yeah. We can come up. Yeah, we can come up to you, mate. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We can do a little flight from north to south or south to. Absolutely. So you can see we're picking up little pockets. Yeah, I think they've done a really nice job on it. A really nice job. And again, I think, and I'm the first one to admit it, I never fly these default planes. But I must say, this A330 is really decent. I'll just again, you guys have just joined a little later. Just look at the texturing in the in the cabin. Not that I'm too bothered with how the cabin looks, if I'm perfectly honest. But it looks really decent. Yeah, they've done the modeling really nicely. The sounds are really good. Just coming over the Alps now, very nice. God, the clouds look really nice. Really nice. A good point, A to B plane. Yes, exactly, Brett. 100%. I said the only thing I'm having a few little issues with, I think you saw me on the takeoff, is just my calibration is a little out on my Thrustmaster, my TCA Thrustmaster, and I just can't get it right. Yeah, I just can't get it right. So anyway, let's oh look, that's all filled in as well. Oh, all I need to put is the decision height. I actually want to try land at an airport where there's like a big cell right over the airport, similar to when we took off from Stuttgart. Sorry, let me just get this quickly. It's 107. And we're going to do full flaps, yeah. You can't do a fix on these. I don't think you can. Let's try quickly. I did LIPZ04 right. Nah. Yeah, you can't put a fix in them. So there we are. We're picking up a little bit on our left, which if I look at the weather coming into Venice, yeah. It's about damn time a sim comes with some decent planes. Did they change the exposure settings? Let me just quickly have a look at the. I'll quickly have a look at the changelog file for you, mate. As I said, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to show it. That's the only thing they've asked us not to show. But I can have a quick look, mate. 2 secs. No. Oh, and just to confirm, this update, they've done nothing, even though they mentioned it at FS Expo. The 12.3, there's no update on things like multi-threading and all that type, CPU stuff, GPU stuff. That is in the works. Yeah, that is in the works. But this update is, there's no so I'm just trying to see whether nothing. Try the fix without the runway. Where are we going? LPIZ. LIPZ. Okay. How would it know what runway we're on, though? It just looks a little less blinding. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but not that I can see, bud. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's putting a ring on there. Actually, let me put. Actually, if I get a radial on there, let me just quickly. Q19. What did we try put a fix in a plane the other night and it didn't work? And I wonder if that is the same thing. If I just leave the actual runway out, it will work. What plane was that we flew and I was trying to put a fix in? So I'm not running, I haven't added many add-ons. Again, they've asked us, they said don't add like many mods and that type of thing as well. But I am running map enhancement and I'm running Sim Heaven, which is basically the autogen, the buildings and all that. So do you guys think the clouds look better in 12.3? Or I think it's similar to 12.2. As far as I know, there was no work done on the clouds. Even though I know it's sort of like an ongoing project for them to better the clouds. All right, we can. Just gonna go manual. So it looks like we've got a couple of restrictions coming in, yeah. Yeah, we got a 9,000, 9,000. Yeah, so we'll stay at 9,000 for a while. Yeah, I think it looks the same. I think the only thing I'm seeing better is like the CB clouds, like those ones I was talking about. Like the structure of the cloud looks better to me. Yeah. You could use the FAF and enter the line of that. Let me just look on the charts, Brett. Oh, look, it's picked up to... you know what? I'm not... It's just a test flight to check out the weather. So, it's all good. I'm just going to activate our approach phase now. I still think, and I'm not running the mod, I still think the haze is a little too heavy as well. But again, it just could be what the weather is picking up here. That's all. But Fire, I know what you're saying. It doesn't look as blinding. What time in the afternoon are we? Should we put it to mid-afternoon and see the difference? Like when the sun is at its like peak. Yeah, it feels like the haze is just a little overkill still. Well, it's going to start descending us now. Sorry, let me just see. So we need to be 210 at Laren. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. It didn't descend with our profile. All right, let me start dropping. All right, looks like we captured localizer straight away. Okay. I'm not fussed that we're a bit higher because we're above our glide, so. Yeah, so Brett, after this, I'll head up. Where let me know the 2 ICO codes, mate, and we can come fly around by you there. I would jump in. Oh no, I'll stick. So it's picked up the range rings, which is good. So again, I don't know why it didn't follow our profile. But we're catching up on our profile now. So I'll put it back to managed descent. Shit, I don't know when last we flew into Venice. It was a while back. There's a lot of that weather we just passed through is sort of north of us. Yeah, so we just sort of missing it. Yeah, you can see it sort of up that way. Alright, so we're back on profile now, so we can go back into manage mode. We can come out of standard, so let's click that in. There we are, and a QNH. What is our QNH here? 1011. All right, there we are. So we're descending, and I'll get it into manage speed in a sec as well. Should be a 40-minute flight. Perfect, mate. Yeah, perfect, Brett. I'll jump into this again. Picked up the caravan. It's very nice. Oh shit! When does that sale finish? Fire. I've actually got a few things in the shopping basket. Damn! I don't want to miss out on that. Is that the Thrander one? I can never pronounce the. Yeah, it's in a few hours. Okay, cool. Yeah, that caravan is great. Alright, I'm going to get gear down now. So something tells me my sim haven hasn't worked, because we should be getting loads of buildings around. Alright, glass slope alive. It's in America, isn't it? Isn't it with you guys? Isn't it, yeah, sorry, I know America has like 6 time zones, or 5 time zones. Alright, we're a little, Gear came down a little soon there, but it's fine. It's not going to pick up any weather now. As I said, it's pretty clear around here. Actually, I am picking up a little bit of a... What we could do is we could go to manual, and we could put the tilt upwards. See if it picks up anything. There is a bit of a front just north of us. See if it picks up anything. I think they're in central, which is in -6. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to... there's a couple of GA planes I want to get, and I'm going to pick up that new Nice scenery as well. Alright, we 9 DME out. Alright, let's go let's go flaps 3. Actually, I don't think I've got the best angle here for the engine. Showing the engine off. Yeah, maybe I should put out another window. Just to see it bouncing around. Yeah, I don't think my sim havens worked at all. We should be seeing all buildings here. Not sure what's happened there. Might just be the layers, might be out. Central time is 6 PM, so I think you have a little time. Okay. Alright, let's arm the spoilers. Auto brake medium. And we're going to get one notch of flaps in a sec. Yeah, it's not picking up any buildings. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have a quick look at that before we do the second flight. I'll have a quick look at that and see what's going on. Oh, and thanks for sending me that new link.
1000.
Flaps full. That new link for the auto fire. Yeah, we tried it again last night. We had loads of crashes. So I went back to map enhancement. Oh.
200. 100 above. 100. Minimum. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 Retard.
Oh. Nah, not very nice that was. angle was no, that was rubbish. Look at my. I was too high there on my camera. I couldn't. It was like a funny angle. But anyway, we're down. Yeah, it was. My angle was too. Yeah, it was a weird angle there. That angle was. Okay, that's interesting. Brakes are hot. I haven't touched the brakes at all. Yeah, I haven't touched the brakes at all. That's interesting. Anyway, it's all good. We are down. It feels so different. Sort of stating the obvious here. It's sort of so different to the Toluses. Yeah. You can feel the difference straight away. And how good the Toluses are. Oh, we can watch a replay? Absolutely, mate. I don't think it was very good. But anyway, welcome to Venice. Yeah, my angle in the cockpit is not very good. No, we're going to do another one, Kev. Yeah, we're going to test out more of the. We're going to test out more of the weather, mate. We're going to go up to Japan. There's meant to be quite bad weather up in Japan. So, oh yeah, you look there. You see there. This is what I was talking about. The calibration on this is a little out. It's weird, yeah. All right, let's just park up anyway. It doesn't matter. So we want to do another flight. We'll just park up, yeah. But that was nice. Yeah, really nice. We got to see a lot of storms. Yeah, Stuttgart was really good with all that rain, the thunder and lightning. I'm not going to do a proper shutdown. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh yeah, look there. You see the reverses are still in. I wonder why I can't get those right. Let me have another quick look. Sorry, guys. Let me have another quick look. I think it's something to do with... Let me just see something. I think... Toga. Flex. Climb. You know what it is? It's... So it's not jumping from close to idle. It's going straight from level climb to straight to sort of reverse. Yeah. Anyway, let's watch a quick. You guys want to watch a quick replay? So I don't think it was not the best of landings, but let's have a quick look. And then I'm just gonna check a couple of things. Why my sim heaven stuff is not working. Hey Chris, good to see you. But again, for a default plane, you can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with this at all. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Actually, not as bad as I thought. Yeah, not as bad as I thought. A little left as always, but it wouldn't be a Durka stream if it wasn't landing on the left. Oh, we flopped it down a bit too much. Oh, did you see a bit of... Hold on a sec. Did you notice something there? Oh no. So even though I can't show you, I can read out one or so what they have done. They've added. So one thing, they improved the performance of the wheel smoke particles of the of the wheel. Okay. Not seeing too much of a difference there. I was early on my... Alright, not too bad. Was parallel touchdown wheel smoke particles are important for life. Yeah. Alright. Let's get set up for our second one. I want to just do a couple of things before we start the second one. But that was cool. Yeah, I enjoyed that. All right, let me just do something quickly. So X organizer. So where do you change the... where do you... Oh, settings. There we go. I just want to... Here we go. This is what I want to do. Explain location. I want to just point my X organizer to the new build, to this beta build, and then hopefully it will sort out the SimHaven stuff. How do we do that now? Oh, yeah, we go. Link to another X-Plane installation. Choose another X-Plane installation. Do you want to link another X-Plane installation? No. Changes made to other settings will be ignored. Oh, yeah, we go. So do that. The new X-Plane selected. All contents of the new collection will be scanned. The settings window will close. Oh, there you go. Now that should sort it all out now. Let's just see if it's picked up. All right, let me just close that down. Okay. So that now should sort out. It should sort out our. Sorry, hold on a sec. XP12 custom scenery. Okay, let's try this. Hopefully this has worked, because we didn't pick up any buildings on that previous flight. At the same time, because this is a test build, if some things don't work, then I'm not overly fussed as well. Yeah, I'm not overly fussed. If all right, let's get started on the second one. What did Brett? Let me just quickly put this into some brief. So RJTT. So new flight. RJTT. sorry, 2 seconds. I want to just do something else. So RJTT and it should have XPME overlay above the other one. I can send it to you quickly, man. Have a look. Oh, and it should be at the bottom of the scenery ini. What, the map enhancement stuff? Yes, it is. RJSR. We are in a A330-300. Damn, I've just opened the wrong copy of X-Plane. So used to opening the main one. All right, new flight. Let's choose a different livery. We got a nice Cathay Pacific one, yeah, because we're in that side of the world, and we are starting at RJTT, Tokyo Haneda, and I'm just going to go straight off the runway. What runway they're going off, Brett? Oh yeah, that should be a nice flight. Looks like they're taking off from 22. Yeah, I'm just gonna spawn at the runway. Let me check. Yeah, if you can just let me know. Sorry, mate, and then I can, because I'm not gonna do a taxi and all that. I'm just gonna go straight from the runway. And we're obviously not gonna see each other as well, because I haven't linked VATSIM to this, so. All right, generate flight. Oh, I wanted to just quickly send this to... copy. Fire, I just sent you that beta build, as in the log, mate. Not the log, the scenery.ini file, yeah. Looks like 16s are active. Okay, let's put ourselves on 16 then. I'll just put myself on 16 left. Let me just quickly make that change in SimBrief. 16 left. That looks okay. Awesome, brother. Thank you. All right, 16 left. Perfect. Generate flight. So we won't have much weather leaving Tokyo, Brett, but once we get up your way, we should see quite a bit, yeah? Nice. All right, let me redo that. And then... See, the nice thing now, as I explained earlier, it's got historical weather now. So we can find, like, in the last year, wherever there was really bad weather, we can go straight to that now, which is really cool. Yeah. Sorry, there was one thing I just wanted to quickly do before I click start. Just quickly download, just quickly do this. Okay. Yeah, that's right. All right, 6. We're just going to start straight on the runway just because it just saves a bit of time. We can do a nice early morning flight. Let's just download the weather. Thunderstorms and heavy rain. Nice. Just so you guys, if you guys have just joined, so if you look at the weather now, they've got two things now. You've got a real time and then simulator time. So this is this new thing they've added where you can do historical weather. So you change to simulator time and then you can come to your time of day and you can go a year a year behind what you can find, with whatever weather. So as I said earlier, if there was a massive storm in Paris 2 months ago, like really bad storm, you can link it up to that time, the day, the hour, the minute. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's quite a nice feature. Yeah, it's quite a nice feature. But we'll just stick with real time. What's happening right now? We'll do early morning flight. We're back in. We're just going to stick with this. Just to be aware, the radio is going to be off the GPS center. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that earlier, Brett. It doesn't know the runway. It knows the location of the airport, so not so close enough. Yeah. I see what you're saying with the radial. Yeah. But once 12.3 does get launched, and that working radar, the weather radar, is implemented in all these planes, God, it's going to be such a game changer. Real game changer. I need to get another drink as well. Yeah, I need to get a drink in a sec. Actually, while that's loading in, I think it's loaded in already. I'm gonna just quickly get a drink. All right. This just popped up on my phone. Emergency warning. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so we are... Oh, look at that. We are heading into some interesting stuff then. Has Simhaven worked? Oh, I think it has. Yeah, I think Simhaven even. Yeah, I think it has worked. All right, let's quickly set this up. This plane you have to, literally every switch is on. When unless there's another way to. But literally every switch is, yeah. I'm just going to just turn those on now. Oh, it's not like that. Oh, well, show me the way, please, Fire. That's that. This is the first time I'm using these planes, mate. Oh, it is like. Oh, sorry, I misread that completely. Oh, it is like that. Yeah, I don't know why it's like this. All these clicking. It's like... actually, yeah, let's just get everything on. Yeah, APU yeah, bus time, yeah. There we are. How to prank the next pilot. Click some ASMR. That's the word I was trying to think of the word, yes. All right, let's get APU on. How to prank the next pilot, yeah. Just leave everything on. Na 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 na. All right. Let's go down here. And so we are at... sorry, 2 secs. Let me just start my Volanta quickly. Cool. Sorry. That's why that didn't work. 2 secs. Sorry, I just want to just quickly see something else. That's why that didn't work. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, that's fine. Sorry. So where we are JTT, and we're going up to RJSR. RJSR. Cool, there we are. Picked up some brief. Flight level is... let me just quickly import this flight. There we go. So flight level... Oh yeah. Yeah, nice, Brett. We need to get moving. We don't want that front to move away. We want to fly straight into that. Flight level is flight 350. As I said, if these might not be 100% accurate, but it's fine. All we're doing tonight is testing out the weather and checking out the weather radar and all that. So 150.9. And block fuel is 15.5. Cool. Flight plan. It looks like it's all added already, which is quite nice. So that comes straight from SimBrief. Yeah, which is so it automatically sends all that in, which is pretty cool. And it's on the Rover 4C on the Bruce transition, and we can insert that. There we are. That looks like it's all done. Let's go to perf. Let's quickly do a takeoff performance here. So we have got 54. I'm just going to do what I did earlier, one flap up and just 0.0. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I don't know what the actual... It doesn't give you the actual flap. And then V speeds are 127, 127, and 138. Transition altitude, that's fine. Flight plan is all in. Yeah, that's all in. Auto brake can go to max. QNH here is 1010. So that's the other thing, what's not working 100% on this plane. But again, I'm not overly fussed. because hopefully it will work with all the other planes, is my mini cockpit is working, but it's not syncing. So as you can see on the plane, it's saying 1014. It's turning, but on my display it's saying 1012. So it's just out of sync a little bit, which is a little weird, but never mind. Are we still aligning? Oh, we might still be aligning. That's why that is doesn't show. Does it show you the APU? Doesn't show the alignment, does it? Or it could still be aligning. Yeah. Just check my weather. We're expecting another 50 in the next 2 hours. Should be fun. Oh, bloody hell, mate. Wow. Okay. All right. Bleed can go on now. I'm just going to wait another minute or two. I think this is aligning, even though it's saying... Normally you see the little countdown. So I'm not sure if this is aligned yet. Because that's not... flight directors can go on. It has aligned. I wonder why that's not going in then. Oh, there we go. Okay. Maybe it just did it. Cool. Nice one. All right. I think we are good to start up. As I said, the only thing is I'm not going to see Brett, unfortunately. VATSIM, yeah, I haven't. I'm not gonna bother getting on VATSIM with this build. Oh, what I do want to change is my seating thing. Yeah, I was at a really funny angle earlier. That looks a bit better. Does that look a bit better? Yeah, there we go. All right, that looks a bit better. All right, let's start up then. So beacon can go on. I know we're on the runway, but I'll get the other lights on in a sec. Seatbelt signs, that's all good. That's all good. Bleed is on. Yeah, let's start up. We can hear the wind. Is that the... Have you flown this this default A330 Fire? Cheers, everyone. Oh, the other thing again, if you guys have just joined, so you know they added it in. Did they add it in 12.2? God, I can't remember now. So you know this G-loaded camera when you're going through turbulence, it bounces. So what they've actually added now, you go to accessibility and they've actually got a intensity thing now, which is quite cool. Yeah. So you can, that's the default 100%, or you can change it. So that's pretty cool. And then again, I don't know if it's this build. I think it's a previous build. You can actually put a keyboard command now, where if you're going through really heavy turbulence, you know sometimes you struggle to click your buttons and that. You can just tap something on your keyboard and you can just pause it for a couple of seconds, or just touch it, do what you have to do, then unpause it, and then it carries on. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I only crashed it once. All right, good start on number 2. Let's go number 1. As I said again, for a default plane, I think it's actually very good. Very, very good. Yeah. I've got the sounds down a little bit, but the sounds are pretty decent as well. We'll put those up a bit. The modeling is decent. Yeah. Actually, let's see what frames I'm getting. See what frames I'm getting now. 38, 40, 49, 50. Different angles I'm getting. Yeah, it's jumping between 45 and 50. 53, 54. All right, Brett. I know we can't see each other. Oh my. God, look what we're flying into. This is going to be fun. We need to get up there quick before this blows over. Look quickly what we're flying into. Jesus. Uh-oh. All right, yeah, let's get moving. But the nice thing now is we can actually remember with the historical weather, so we can actually change the weather so we can fly straight into that. All right, let's get our weather system on. Go to auto. We want it on that. There, yeah, that's all good. All right, I think we're good to go. Bleed can go off. Landing lights can go on. Strobe can go on. And I think everything is good. Yeah, let's get out of here. You're taxing now. All right. I'll head off then, mate. I will head off. All right, let's get parking brake off. And let's go. Oh, sorry. Flaps. Yeah. We're in flaps now. Cool. All right. All right. V1 and rotate. Positive climb, gear up. That's loud. That's loud. Jesus. All right, I'm going to go to AP1. I also said I was going to change the camera angle of the of that engine, just so that we can see the... So the other thing it's not done is told me to go into climb, which we'll do now. Flaps up. Oh, there we go. We've got... have we got buildings? Oh, there's buildings down there now. No, we don't. We're not getting any buildings still. I wonder why we're not getting any buildings. I'm just gonna... I'm just going to go past the restriction. Yeah. Doesn't climb so smooth. No, it doesn't. So we won't pick up any weather just yet. It will be a little while we head up to... so I'll just show you the routing. So we've just taken off from Tokyo Haneda, and we're heading into this. Yeah, we're heading into, yeah. I'm hoping that is just sitting over that, I'm hoping it's just staying there, that front. Yes, I still don't see any Simhaven stuff. Heaven stuff even. But again, being a test build, I'm not overly fussed, but it would have been nice to have seen a few more buildings. Oh, we are getting the odd one down there. Oh, okay, well maybe it is working. Maybe it is working. Oh yes, we should have a look at the new Dubai. Lifesaver, hello mate. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we should have a look at the new Dubai. No, I haven't seen it yet. Should be still there. Weather peeps are saying the worst is at 10 a.m., which is in an hour. Okay, nice, Brett. Hello. Maybe another hour. Okay. What are you guys doing? Is Margot sitting with you? Okay. Just take it out for a toilet break, please. What's that? No, just take it, please. Just take it, please. Oh, the clouds, the exhaust air of the toilet. Which one? Oh, these. Oh, we got a bit of a funny... What's that there? Nice that I'm going to float away in a landslide But the XP weather will be 10 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, long as we can see the weather radar, mate. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Sounds are very good. Very good for default. Okay, I'm not sure what this little circle here is, but never mind. Let's just do a direct to, let me see. Direct to Stadvo. Oh no, I can go direct to... There we are. Oh no, I think the sim heaven stuff has worked. I can see, like, yeah. The buildings are all down there. Nice. No, I'm gone back to map enhancement, Chris. So yeah, I'm running map enhancement again. So I'm on map box. Yeah. Yeah, so we're back on map enhancement. But Fire sent me a link this evening. There's been 2 updates on auto ortho. But I'm still going to just hold on a little bit more until we're getting some funny... oh, we can go standard mode. We're getting some funny lines here. Huh? What's going on here? Yeah, getting some. I might take a screenshot of that and just show them. It feels better, yes. Yeah, map enhancement does feel better. But as I said, I'm going to definitely let auto ortho develop a little bit more with this new guy taking over. And then we can definitely try it again. All right, I'm looking forward to getting up to this this front. If you if we bring out Windy again, let's have oh, there's Windy there. Oh my, this is going to be fun. So we're pretty much flying straight in this. God, you can hear that. You can hear that. You can. Yeah, so we're literally flying straight in there. RJSR. So we've just taken off from Haneda, Tokyo Haneda. I always like flying out of Tokyo. Yeah, really nice airport to fly out of. But this is what we're flying straight into this. And look what we've got behind us here. Trying to see where else are there some big storms. We're not going to do another flight tonight, but I'm just trying to see. That's the one, obviously, where we were earlier. That was cool. We were in Stuttgart. Oh, there, bottom, Calgary. It looks like there's something coming my way. Nothing really big in the States. We got a little bit over here. Where's this? Winchester, Park City, Kansas, and north of Oklahoma City. Got a little bit in South America. I put 2 pictures in Discord, flying photos. One is a nice day and one is now. Oh, let's have a look. Stormchaser, you had bookmarked my link before. Which one is that? I've got a couple. This one is this one's quite a good one. Oh, we've got some really strange plans here. Yeah, this definitely a bug here. Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? Why we got no flight plan? Unless something's messed up. Sorry guys, let me just quickly see what's going on. Yeah, oh. Alright, let's just do this. Oh no. Yet. Okay, looks like we just did a loop. Yeah, looks like we did a loop or something. Alright, looks like we're going to get back on track now. Not sure what's going on there. Weird. This one's quite a good. This one's quite good. I don't know. It used to. I don't know how accurate it is anymore. I think it's still pretty accurate. But so rain and thunderstorms. So if you want thunderstorms, it will show you where the worst thunderstorms are. So I'm trying to see where we're going. Where's the airport we're going to now? So they're saying the worst is URRP. Yeah, I don't know if this. Odati Noshori. Nagasaki. Yeah, I'm not sure how accurate this is. Yeah, I don't know how accurate this is. All right, let's just say we're back on track. Yeah, there we are. We're back on track. We did a little bit of a loop. Oh, there we are. That looks nice. That looks really nice. Oh, you found it? Where, on that website or? The other website is this one. I think Irvy always talks highly of it. Where to Fly to Today, it's called. So if we want to go to oh yeah, Brett, I see now. God, what a change from the two photos, eh? Wow. Let me just get that. So RJTT. Oh no, sorry, not that one. RJSR. Sorry, RJSR. RJSR. Yeah, saying thunderstorms. Yeah, thunderstorms. Just want to change this. Just going to go change this camera here quickly. Cool. Very nice. We're still not at cruise yet. Durka, check thunderstorm page 2. Space, hello. A330 wing views are always nice. Yes, especially on the big jets. I agree. Yeah. What's the page? What did you say? Page 2. Yeah. On thunderstorms, page 2. Oh, there it is. Yes, I see it. Okay. So it is accurate then. I've got it now. Yeah, I've got it. So 150 at 6 knots. Thunderstorms and rain. What is the BR again? Few at 3,000. Scattered at 8,000. Broken at 1.5. Scattered at 20 CB. The BR's missed. Oh, thank you. Missed as well. Ooh, this is going to be a really interesting arrival, Brett. We hopefully will pick up some nice on the new weather radar. Yeah. I think we really got to see it well on. I just noticed there's a big storm coming on the south of the island as well. Yeah, look down here. All this down here. Oh, it did say Nagasaki. Yeah, Nagasaki. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, big storm down here as well, mate. Valanta have really improved the weather. Their weather. The weather, how it depicts the weather. It used to be really bad, but they've made a good job of it. Because if you look at, not that I'm on VATSIM radar, but if you look on, sorry, not that I'm on VATSIM, but if you look at VATSIM radar, it's pretty accurate as well. They do a good job of it. Yeah, he has VATSIM radar. So as I said, I'm not on VATSIM, but we just took off from Tokyo. We're heading up in this direction. And we're pretty much heading to this here. But there's that other storm I was telling you about, yeah. Yep, not so nice here today. Wish the complete abbreviation list for the Meta. Best list is the net ever. Oh, yeah, we go. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's handy. I do know a lot of them, but I don't know all of them, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, very good. Fog. FU smoke. Oh, there we are. BR mist. Blowing. Drizzle, dust. Yeah, broken cloud layer, CB, cumulonimbus, yeah, sky clear below. Yeah, nice one, Chris. FU means something different in Scotland. Fuck you. Snow grains, showers, snow, sandstorms, thunderstorms, volcanic ash. Bloody hell. Spray. A greeting, right? Oh. Sorry, I was meant to copy both across. Gonna get our gain up a little bit. We should start picking up something fairly soon. Actually, let's get our arrival in now as well. So I'm just going to do another ILS. Oh, this is a fairly small airport. This is going to take all my skill to land here. So the wind is 170 at 8. So bloody hell. It's pretty intense. So I'm gonna do the Nossi. And there's the ILS. Nice. Okay, it's a bit of a funny. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use. I'm not going to do an arrival. I'm just going to go straight to Bonji, to Atkas, and come straight in from there. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that in now. So 11. So I'm going to do the ILS Zulu. I'm not going to do the star, no star, and I'm going to do the Bonji. Oh no, I'm actually going to do the Atkas. Yeah, we'll do the Atkas. No star. Yeah, insert. All right, looks like our top of descent is right on us. No, sorry, God, we're still climbing. You know what? I'm just going to get to 33,000. Yeah, let's just stay at 33. Yeah, we'll get to 33,000. I see some. I see some cloud. I see some weather in the distance. Or what you say to the bar guy when he says last call. Yeah. Not too late to turn back, you know. No. We got good paying customers. We got to land. Rain, snow, sunshine. We got to land. All right, let's just make sure we got to... Let's make sure. So from Shiro, hold on a sec. Shiro to YTE. That's what we're on now. There's our top of descent. Then we've got Yuku. Then Mikam, Choka. UWE, then Bonji, and then no, see, that's what I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of the Odie. Then Bonji, we go straight to, yeah, that's the one, straight to Atkas. Yeah, that's the one. So let's get rid of that as well. Insert. Perfect. And I think we're just about to hit our top of the descent, aren't we? Oh, yes, we are. Was that top of the descent already? Yeah, that was top of the descent. All right, I feel like we're hitting a bit of turbulence here. Still nothing showing on the... So it's still saying manual gain. Let's put it back to Cal. Ah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So that should pick up as it. We should start picking this up. Yeah, we should start picking this up. I know Black Box, some of his feedback. What did he say? The radar returns between 60 and 80 nautical miles were almost non-existent, even when going through a manual tilt and -3 degrees. In real life, there would be some sort of radar picture. The gain seems to be inoperative. Flying through red areas should give you a bit more turbulence, as simulates at the moment. It's not bad, but it should scare people a little so that they feel the need to avoid those areas. So point 3, I think we experienced that tonight. Remember when we left Stuttgart and we went through those red areas? We were really bouncing. But it's interesting that he's saying between 60 and 80, you're getting non-existent in a manual tilt. So I think it has. Look again to the left of that terrain. Oh, this year, Kev. Oh, I think that's just like no, that's just part of the graphics. Not the graphics, just the texturing. Oh wait, there we are. It's picking up now. There we are. We're picking it up. Yeah, she comes. Yeah, she comes. There we go. So you can see the weather is not moving at all. Yeah, it's just still sitting there. I don't know how often Volanta updates, but actually if we look at Windy, we should be updating all the time. Where's Windy? Where's Windy? Yeah, it looks like that front is just sitting there. Yeah, look there. That's where we're flying into. Lots of lightning around. You can hear the lightning going off. So I think we like just over here. Just down here somewhere. I'm getting it everywhere. Even on, look, even Navigraph is showing me all the bad weather. Look. Yeah, oh, there we are. Yeah, that's us there. So yeah, even Navigraph is showing us. So this is definitely going to be an interesting approach and landing. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we are. Looking pretty intense. Yeah, pink is pretty much severe. Let's everything should be ready. Let's just get our decision height. So ILS we're doing is 459. 459. We can just do this if it takes it. No, it doesn't work that. Okay. I'm not going to bother with the fix. It's really nice to see X-Plane picking up the weather in the distance for so many years it just wouldn't. Remember X-Plane, it used to just all of a sudden just the weather used to just appear and then it used to just disappear. Yeah, it's so nice to actually see the build up of weather front. Actually, talking about I'm just going to leave. We've left all this on. You guys are still sitting down. That's fine. Phantom rain. We're still getting a little bit of the phantom rain, like the Star Wars rain. Not long, sorry. Yeah. Oh, is that the time already? Not too late because we're going out to London tomorrow, yeah? Yeah, I'll tell you when I'm done, yeah? My daughter's got her friend here and they want to get on the computer. So I want to just play around with this gain a little bit. So if I go to just go to +4 there. It's going to be just say we said no. Oh no, daughter and friend. Papa gets jealous. No, it's a female friend. I would not allow boys in this house. Okay, the weather's really turning here. Look at that. Look at what's in front of us there. Jesus. Let's go to 40. Let's go 40 there. I'm just want to go to max here. I want to just test this gain thing out. So it's -6. Manual. Do we have to go? If I go to manual there. So manual gain is 0, 0, 0. But we've got it on. Okay. So because we've upped the gain now, we're not seeing how the intensity, but if you up that now, so if we put that should now go to pink now. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So basically, it shows you the intensity of how bad it is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that in front of us. So X-Plane is definitely doing a better job of defining these CBs, you know. Yeah, they're really, really doing well with them. And I know Black Box was talking about exactly the same thing when I was watching his stream the other night. And again, Black Box, professional pilot, and I think a very good pilot as well. And with him saying the same thing, that's really good news. Yeah, we are literally landing right in that, in the severe bit. And the really exciting thing with the weather radar is, oh, hold on a sec. Let's just go to 10:08. the exciting thing is that all the developers are going to get this new weather radar or the API, and they can implement it to all the planes. So we should see all this in all the X-plane planes. Yeah. Again, I think it depends if the developer wants to implement it, which I can't see why they wouldn't. Microsoft 24 needs some catching up with this. I thought the weather radar was decent in 24, wasn't it? Can this plane make autoland? Chris, I don't know. This is the third time I'm flying it. I flew it a little bit this afternoon, just giving it a test run before the stream this evening. And then we flew, I know you came in a bit late, we flew Stuttgart to Vienna. That was the second time. And this is the third time. So this is the default A330 300. And again, I've said it a number of times tonight. I think it is a very good plane for default. The only thing I'm having an issue with, and I'm sure a lot of people aren't, is just my throttles are just not 100% calibrated, and I can't seem to get it right. So even if he was a flight simmer. Who was that? Oh, yes, even if he was a flight simmer. All right, landing light, everything. I've just left everything on. So landing lights, but yeah, we heading into this stuff now. Wow, look at this. As I said, it's so nice to see on X-Plane the fronts building up in front of you. You never had this, like, even up to like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, you didn't have it like that. Oh, here we go. Look at the engine. Can you see the engine shake as well? So that's something new they've added on. They're adding on 12.3 on the default plane, is the wing flex, and then the engine just bounces. You know, similar to what you see on the flight factor. Oh, he has all the rain as well. Jesus, Brett, what are you doing to me, mate? Oh my God. It looks pretty cool though, eh? It does actually look really good. Oh my. Jesus. Letting you test your radar. Oh, we need to descend, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look, going through the different level, the different layers. All right, we need to. Sorry, let me just concentrate a little bit on that. Instead of what do we need to be at Atcus? We need to be 3,000 at Atcus. All right, we need to descend, yeah. And I'm going to vector out a little bit. We're not going to get down. See, that's another thing I noticed on this flight. It didn't follow the path. So I'm just gonna go into heading mode. We're just going to vector out and come back in a little bit. Yeah, if you look on the map, we've come in a little. That's where we meant to be on this line. Yeah, we've come in at a bit of an angle. So I'm going to come in around. But sorry, let's just go into heading mode. Yeah, and I need to get down to actually 3,800. I think it is. Sorry, 2,800. 2,800. All right. Actually, we're back on our profile now. So let's go back to managed. Start getting our speed down as well. Woo! Jesus. That is bouncing around. Ah, look what's back again. Ah, that looks a bit buggy. That's what we used to get. Oh, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. So that looks like, yeah, it was a DME arc. So that used to be a horrible bug before 12.2, and it looks like it's come back again. You can hear the thunder. You can hear the thunder and lightning as well. Right, looks like we've lost our glide. We've lost our yeah, you can hear it. So it's a shame that this bug has come back. Well, maybe it's not a bug, but remember before it used to be like really pixelated around the plane, exactly how you can see it. That looks a little better there now. Yeah, that looks a little better. All right, let's start turning in. Let's get our authentic. I have real life thunder outside. Alright, I'll just show you quickly. We're literally right in the heart of this. Well, you can see on the flight radar, look. There's my my red plane there. Alright, we need to go to Aitken, I think it is. Aitken. Oh, we're coming in a bit of a shitty angle, yeah. Let's get localizer. Is that picked up? Is that bringing us on the localizer? No, it's turning us around again. Okay. Hold on a sec. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it looks like it's turning us around. All right, I'm just going to go around again. We'll come in at another approach. Bloody hell. Jesus. All right, let's yeah, that was just going to come in again. It was just a bit of a funny angle there. No lighting, lightning even. We got lightning at Stuttgart. Yeah, we did get lightning at Stuttgart. Oh, there we are. You see that? You see lightning there? See the flash on the left? Alright, sorry, I'm just going to just go around again. Just going to do this around again. Alright, so we need to stay at 2,800. Yeah, pretty much where we are. Alright, let's do another left turn, yeah. See if we can pick up that localizer. So that's interesting. On the weather map, we've literally got that weather front right around us, but we only picking it up around there. If we look on the, oh yeah, look. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, there's nothing left of us. It's only this. And there's the airport right there, literally right in that severe bit. Alright, let's do another right turn here. That was spicy. First time I've seen the Phoenix almost kick off during Autoland. And what does Windy look like? Windy looks pretty similar to what Volante looks like. Alright, I'm just going to turn around a little bit more. And then we go back to... unless we can go straight to... Hold on. Let's go direct Atkas. There we go. There we are. We should take us straight to Atkas now. There we go. And we can actually activate our localizer. No, let me just wait. Don't know why it's kicking me out of... Right, let's get this speed. Oh, you see the lightning? You see the lightning there? That looked pretty cool. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to leave it on calibrated. See what it... There we go. Leave it on calibrated. So it's just not showing you... Okay, when you... So the intensity of it. Okay. Alright, let's activate localizer now. There we are. Localize. And then we can arm the approach as well. We got 14 DME. Oh, actually, let's get some flaps going. Yeah, we're a little... Why is our speed not dropping? Come on. There she comes. There we go. Yeah, my angle of attack was a little funny there. Oh, you see that? You see the lightning? Gee. All right, let's get gear down. Oh, I can't believe this has come back again. I'm definitely going to report that. All right, we're just about to hit glass slope there now. Cabin is ready, yeah. Phew, bloody hell. Jesus Christ. I don't know if this plane auto lands. We'll land it we'll land it manually. Okay, glass slope. Let's go flaps 3. What was the visibility right up on approach, Brett? Was it quite 0? Was it 0? Okay, so what are you saying? We're gonna slam it down? Is that what you're trying to say? Let me put the gain up a little bit. You did an auto land. Should we try to do an auto land? Oh, look at the lightning. All right, and then we're going to go. Kenny, hello. Good to see you. See all the lightning in the front. Got to turn on APU. Yes, I know. No, I know that. No, I know that. I'm just wondering if we should if we should try and manually fly this in or. All right. A little bit late on the speed, yeah. But hopefully we'll get. Oh my God! Look at this weather. Oh, okay, I've got visual. I'm going to take it off last. Oh my God!
500. 400. 100 above. 300.
Jesus Christ!
Line slow. Line slow. Line slow. Line slow. Line slow.
We're losing quite a.
Line slow. Line slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Jesus. Bloody hell. No effect of the wipers. Oh no, it's definitely effect. Oh, you can definitely see it wiping. Oh no, it's definitely working. Can you not see that on the stream? Wow. That was, look at that. Look at the weather radar. Okay, I think we gave that a really good test of the new weather radar. I think next time we'll try an auto land. I've never, I hardly ever do auto lands on the other Airbuses. Never mind the default one. I don't know if this one can do an auto land. Yeah, good job, Brett. Yeah, that was definitely a good place to come test it out, mate. Look at that. Amazing. If we look at yeah, that wasn't an easy landing. I felt like I lost a bit of speed there as well. It just seemed to drop quite a bit there. The radar is like, nope, don't fly that. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Oh no, the wipers are, I don't know if you, the wipers are definitely moving the water. I know a lot of planes, sometimes the wipers are absolutely useless, but this does seem to be wiping the weather away, the water away even. So the weather coming through the clouds definitely has improved. It doesn't look like you in the Millennium Falcon going through a time warp or hyperspeed. But it still looks, yeah, it still doesn't look. Oh, the FPS is really good, but at the same time, Bandits, I'm not running all my add-ons and all my mods and or not mods, my plugins and all that, mate. So, but yeah, the FPS is really good, really good, even with all this rain. I'll just show you my. I'll show you my settings as well. It's pretty much like. It's pretty much like my my main sim, my 12.2 sim. So it's everything's maxed. The only thing I don't have is the anti-aliasing up there. Yeah. Wow. Now that was a very good example to show off the new weather radar, and I think that worked absolutely flawless, as you can see. Yeah, absolutely flawless. I'll take a few photos of that. Oh, we did make a couple of mistakes. I didn't on the ground spoiler, or it's fine. We got down. We got down. Uh, 2K. I'm on a 2K monitor. Yeah. The scenery is not as dense here. No, it won't be as dense, but all this cloud and rain should be, yeah, it's should be rendering. What's my VRAM? Let's have a look at my VRAM quickly. My VRAM is 12.1. Yeah, 12.1. CPU is at, total CPU is at 27. X-Plane's running at 13, 12.1, jumping between 12.1 and, actually saying that, it's just jumped up to like 31. Yeah, I'm running 2K. God, look how nice that looks. Really, really good example. Oh man, I'm super excited to have this in all the in all the planes. Really, really. Yeah, that was a really good example. Yeah, well done, Brett. That's finally a weather radar. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's watch the replay. So again, I don't think it was the best of landings, especially in this weather. Sorry, I don't know if someone answered. I thought Microsoft did a really decent job on the radar in 24. No? Yeah, I thought they did a really good job on it. Oh yeah, we were quite low there. I felt like we were really low. Okay, that was spicy. That was spicy. Well, I think that wasn't too bad for those conditions. Oh, there's no tilt. Is that what it is? Okay. It needs to be fixed. I'm sure it's on their list. I like the reverses on the A330s. How they open like that. Just want to see this wing flex again. So this is one of the things they've added in 12.3. Very nice. Very nice. Again, you can't complain for a default plane. I think it's pretty decent. I think it's pretty decent. Oh, you know what I just noticed? The spray looks better as well. Sorry, I know that's loud. Sorry. The spray looks better. In 12.2, the spray just looked not natural. Yeah, I'm nearly done. Why? About me? What is it? What is it about, sorry? Doing what? Is it called Flight Sim Weekly? Sorry, I'll look in a bit. Let me finish my stream off quickly. Let me just finish my stream quickly, please. Yeah, the spray looks better. I can't. Maybe you can't really see it in the replay. Oh, you got nice. Look at the wobble on the engine as well. They've done a really good job with that. Yeah, really good job. again, I don't know if it's the whole placebo thing being a new update, but the rain just seems slightly better for me as well.
Dad,
Yeah.
this is a blur. Just watch. Watch. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch.
Who put that up? Okay. No, that's fine. People just messing about.
Excuse me, I'm trying to drink my beer. That's what you said.
There's still warp rain. Yes, Brett. Yeah. There's. It doesn't feel as intense as in. No, I know it's going to sound really silly. Like the thickness of it. It just seems thinner, if that makes sense. Oh, sorry, that was Chris. No, there is definitely some warp. The warp rain. Yeah, no, there is definitely some of that. But the other thing, what I see, what's come back. The other thing I see, what's come back, if we could do this, is that. Look there, fire. They got rid of. I thought they got rid of that. Yeah, that's. I don't know why that's come back. Yeah, where's the warp? Yeah, look. Yeah, here's the warp rain. You can see it on the side, but it's not that intense. But there is definitely that warp rain. Maybe that's not a good example. Where do we go further back? There we go. That one. There we go. You see that? It just doesn't feel as intense. Turn it to night. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's you'll see the warp rain. Yeah. I can't change it now, obviously. But yeah, we'll do one at night actually. That's a good idea, Fire. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll do one at night. That's a good idea. Yeah. Actually, if we change this to nighttime now, let's just see something quickly. I just wanted to. So you can see, I want to just see if you could see the lightning at night. I did see a little bit of it. Why are we seeing stars? Why are we seeing stars with all that rain? We shouldn't be seeing stars with all that cloud. Those are the I haven't turned off any of the lights. Those are the strobes, and I've left all the lighting on. Has the rain stopped? No, surely it hasn't stopped. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it is there. Sorry, I thought, yeah. Oh yeah, look, there's the lightning. God, that is crazy weather. Absolutely crazy weather. It's nice that you can. Most aircraft have bad strobes. The lighting has always been good on X-Plane. Like the city lights, and the lights on the planes. I think have always been good on X-Plane. I'm not saying every single plane, but while we're here, I want to just get into the Seneca. No, not no. What's the other plane? Someone said it is working on the Seneca. I know some of the other streamers took out the Seneca, and I think it was picking up the weather. Let's have a quick look, and then I'm going to call it there. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun. Yeah, the weather radar is looking great. Looking really, really nice. Hopefully... yeah, it's a shame I can't show you the release notes. Oh, we wanted to have a quick look at Dubai. Yeah, sorry, we'll go to Dubai as well. Some of you, yeah, they've so they've updated all the airports again. Yeah, they've updated. So they have updated. Yeah, they have updated a lot of the airports. So I'm just trying to see anything else. What? Come on. Oh, hello. Whoops. Well, that's a way to make an entrance, eh? Oh, that's a way to make an entrance. Well, I guess they haven't fixed that yet. Yes, we want to do a new flight. Thank you. And I wanted to put myself back at the other airport. Where did we just fly into? RJSR. RJSR. Be right back. Going to send you a photo. Okay, mate. Nice. Yeah, nice flight. Yeah, definitely got to see. Definitely got to see a really good example of the weather there. Yeah, really good example of the weather. Oh, I think this is going to do the same thing. I think this is going to do the same thing. Come on. Oh no, there we are. Oh, not sure what that noise is. Not sure what that noise is. Oh, what's happened here now? Oh, that looks all funny now. Oh, that looks all weird. Oh, there we go. That's better. So this, I think, some of the guys were flying this. Maybe. Sorry, hold on a sec. I'm going to change something here. Yeah, I'm going to change to this one. Sorry. So we've installed our garment, so should pick it up on the garment, but I think Conti, when he was showing off 12.3 last night, I'm sure he was flying this and it was picking up the weather. But in a way that doesn't make sense because I thought they only pushed the API to a couple of default planes, so I'm not sure. But let's see quickly. Let's just quickly start up. We're not going to fly, obviously. Pebbles, hello. Good to see you. Ah, that's interesting. That was working. That was working the other day for me. Oh, I know what it is. It's the the alternators. Ah, that's very interesting. That was definitely coming on. Oh, wait. Okay, it doesn't seem to be working. What we could do, let's do this. We can put the default one on. Let's do that one. How do you change? I thought this had a built-in. Doesn't it have a built-in? How do you add the weather, the radar to? Can't remember. Yeah, you go. This is meant to be a playground. Oh, bloody hell. Jesus, Brett, you guys are getting a lot of rain there, mate. A lot of rain. Wow. Okay. That was definitely working yesterday when I was trying it. So I don't know why it's not working now, but I'll have to have a look into that. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to 6 warnings on the mobile to evacuate while we were flying. Really? Jesus, Brett, that's pretty intense, mate. That's pretty intense. Yeah, you take it easy, bud. Yeah, I hope everything's going to be okay there. Yeah, I hope everything's going to be okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it there. That was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. 108 since this morning. Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty hectic, eh? Yeah, cheers, everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Hug for Margot. She's right over here. 100%. I think that was 2 really good examples of the new weather radar in 12.3. As you know, 12.3 is hopefully going to launch soon. I think there was rumor that it was going to be like in the next week or so. But obviously, with feedback and bug reporting, they said they would only release it once they are happy with it. But at the same time, as you know, with X-Plane, they always release a beta anyway. So we most probably will get it soon, TM, and then it will be 12.3 B1 for beta 1, and then beta 2, beta 3, etc. So. Dirk Payday, I'm going to get it X-Plane. You sold me. Mate, if you're not that desperate to get it, hang tight for a bit, or hang 5 for a bit, and it often goes on sale. It'll definitely be on sale soonish. The next Steam sale, you'll be able to pick it up for like 35 quid. Yeah, under £40. But I think it's worth its full price, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Yeah. I think it's. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure why the Garmin's not coming on. I definitely had it going yesterday. There's something's blocking it or something, but it's all good. It's all good. $59.99 on Steam, not bad. Yeah, I think that's a good price. I think that's a very good price. But that, as I say, on a sale, that normally drops. Oh, $49.99. Oh yeah, that's good. On a Steam sale, I picked mine up, I think, for about £36, £38. It was definitely under £40. Yeah, I picked mine up. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. 2 flights, one from Stuttgart down to Venice. We saw a lot of rain. A lot of the weather radar was like a Christmas tree, and then we joined Brett up here in Japan, and we flew from Tokyo up to Odan Noshuri, I think it's pronounced. And that was crazy weather. Crazy weather, as you could see. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining. I will be around tomorrow. I'm going up to London tomorrow to go see my mum. My mum's not too well at the moment. So I'm going to go up to London tomorrow. Then I'm back late afternoon. Then I'm going for a run. I've got a run in the evening. So I'll be on, hopefully a little earlier than what I did. And we'll take our 12.3 again. Yeah. We'll take our 12.3 and we'll go look for some wonderful weather. Yeah. Nusha Rao. Oh, Udate Nusha Rao. Okay. Udate Nusha Rao. There we go. Thank you, Brett. Cool. All right. I'm out of here. Good night, everyone. Take care. Thanks for the support. and we'll see you soon. Cheers.
Bye.
Odate. 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 Oh, okay. Take care. Cheers, Fire. See you guys soon. Zoe.